ADC ALIMOSHO TV. Powered by YG Media Production and ADC ALIMOSHO Media Team. 070-8256-4037. Subscribe, comment, like, and share.
Yeah, my name is Engineer Rasheed Alao. My position in ADC is Lead Mobilizer for Agege local government in ADC, one of the members of ADC in Agege. Luckily, at the pronouncement of coalition, before the pronouncement of ADC coalition with other parties, tendencies, we started working in the background in order to mobilize. When we had the information, the other tendencies, other parties are joining, are forming a formidable force to have one party system under ADC. Even before the pronouncement of ADC, we started mobilizing our people from other parties. Because I came from APC to join ADC, all right? I left APC due to some change in the leadership of APC to join SDP. Then from SDP, I moved to the coalition team, ADC. So we mobilized our people from other parties, because I remember even the last local government election, we decided to step down our people for the other coalition members, just to show leadership, just to show that we are together, not that we want to contest against them at that level, to get their buy-in and their solidarity with us in this movement. And luckily, the pronouncement of ADC party, came and, the whole team came together in Agege to form a single formidable force. The natural phenomenon for human beings to have aspirations, irrespective of the level. But for me, at this moment, it's about mobilizing into the party. Because Agege's election is not going to be like every other local government election. You remember, the current speaker of Lagos State is from Agege. So that is like a double work for us to do. We need to mobilize the people. We need to let them see the reason why they need to join this movement. We need to let them see the reason why ADC needs to win. We need to let them see the reason why it's not going to be business as usual. We need to see the reason why the son of no man can have an aspiration and become somebody. We need to let them see the reason why the saying they say that which is one of my leaders. That's one of my leaders' name in ADC. Position has no entitlement. Anybody can become anything. So we need to orientate our people to allow them see the light of the day in the new Nigeria that we all hope for. A better Nigeria we can be proud of. And that cannot happen overnight. It can only happen with our movement, with our participation, with our involvement, with our seriousness, in order to change the narrative of this country. And it has to start from the grassroots, from our various wards to our LGAs, to the state and to the national accordingly. Thank you. Of course, there are a lot of challenges. We're not going to call it a problem. There are a lot of challenges. They are struggling with a couple of things. Okay? The issue of youth has more or less been a concurrent issue in the state. There's nothing you can point to in this state as a means or instance or an agenda that the state had for the youth. And if you look at this state, for example, it's not something to discuss that the youth contribute about 60 to 65% of the population. So the youth has been neglected. There's a couple of so many things that we can contribute. For example, we know that the new Nigeria or the new world or the new what is going on in the world now is technology. At this level, the state should not make it like something that belongs to their own carcass. It should be something that should be available for everyone. Technology. It should be something that should be free for all. That can go to the youth. Aside from that, we have issue of electricity that can be solved easily. We have issue of what I call teach one person to teach the next person. like a chain, like a supply chain system that you can integrate the youth into. Before you know it, the level of unemployment will be eradicated, level of poverty will start reducing. A lot of things that can be done for the state. Creating a genuine employment, not that putting people on the road to sweep and all of that. These are things that technology can solve. Traffic management system, technology can solve it. We want genuine employment for the people, not that putting a graduate at the junction to manage traffic, something that technology can easily solve. A lot of things can be changed. The narratives has to be changed, the orientation has to be changed. And it's at that time people can get to find out what they stand for, and people can be able to come up and defend their rights. Thank you. For me, is being able to reflect. If I am elected in political office, which I can tell you for now, I don't have any aspiration. But if I decided to run for an office, for me, success will be determined by reflection on what I promised the people. How am I being able to, look back and, give back to the people? So that is, and it's relative, depends on what my manifestos are then. That is if I decide to run for an office. So it depends. My success for me will mean that I look back to, do an analysis and assessment of my promises to the people and being able to ensure that it's fulfilled. Thank you.